Hello, Joyskim. Thank you for talking with us.
Hello.
I wanted to ask you if you remember the moment of the injury.
Hello. Yes, I remember. It was the national team. It was the qualification of World Cup against Eswatini, and it was in second half. It happened like this. I tried to recover the ball with a slight tackle, and my leg make a hyperextension, but inside. So it was pretty bad. But I still playing until the end of the game, and it's after the game I saw my knee was like swelling, and day after they tell me I have this ligament broken.
Wow. Is it the worst injury that you have suffered in your career?
Yeah, it's my worst.
So you said you continued to play after that?
Yeah, because at the moment I was warm, I don't feel nothing. I feel I have something, but not something bad. So I keep playing like 30 minutes, and it's just after the game I saw like it was pretty bad.
And when you first started to feel the real pain of the injury, how was it? Was it bad?
It was not bad. It was just the feeling was different. You know, like you can see like your knee is swelling, your movement is different. It's like days after, I start to feel like it was like bad. Yeah.
How did you feel when you realized what happened to you? Because it's a bad injury.
Yeah, at the moment I don't believe. I think it will gone well, you know. I don't say like, oh, it's bad. Maybe my career will be stopped, you know. So just I keep believe it will be good, and that's why I accept the injury, and that's it.
Maybe what misguided you was the fact that you continued to play after the injury, and you thought it's not.
Yeah, because some players when they have this kind of injury, like maybe they have like in the head is not so well, they become maybe crazy. But me, no, I just accept, and I say to myself, it will be good and I will be back stronger.
How were the first days for you after the injury?
The first day, I stay in national team. I don't come back straight. I stay in national team, just do some rehab, start to do rehab before the surgery. So it was okay, but I was waiting the surgery to pass this step, you know. Was
it your first surgery?
Yeah.
And how was that for you? Were you like scared of it?
Little bit to be scared, but I had like a great surgeon, great doctor. He gave me confidence, and he said to me everything will be good, and he was close to me, so yeah.
How are you feeling right after the surgery?
The first days was difficult because of the pain on the night when you can't sleep. But I was with my mom, and she helped me a lot. But it was difficult the first week, but after it was good.
If you were to rank your pain 1 to 10, how bad was it?
Maybe 8, 9, something like this. The first week, just the first week. After, good.
Was it hard for you to let your pain being shown? Because as a footballer and also as a man, they are harder being vulnerable, right?
Yeah. Like I say, I was with my mom. So when you was with your mom, you're like a kid. So even if you have pain, you tell you have pain. Maybe you some days it's bad for you. You're not in the mood, you know. So that's why my mom helped me, because I choose a great person. I can be with my wife or my kid, but I choose to stay with my mom, because you can be a kid with your mom. Even if you have like 30 years old, you're still a kid, you know.
What was, in your opinion, the hardest moment of your recovery?
The hardest moment, I think, is the rehab, because you ask yourself if you will be back like before. You ask you too many questions. I think it's the rehab, yeah.
Was it a case of learning to walk again? Because it said after this type of injury, you have to learn back to how to walk.
Yeah, everything. You like to walk, to run, to do some movement, everything. Everything is difficult, you know. But step by step, everything come back straight, you know.
You needed help while walking after the surgery?
Yeah, with the, I don't know the name.
The crutches.
Yeah, the crutches, yeah. Just with this, like two 3 weeks. I stayed with the crutches, but after it was good.
How is it like for a footballer, professional footballer, to need help to walk?
It's difficult because, like a footballer, we had like ego, So even for men, it's difficult to have help, So it was difficult, but at the beginning, when I can say that, I don't know how to say that. Like, you become like humble, when you ask help and everything. Yeah.
What is it like to return to football after such an injury?
It's difficult because you need to get your old level, So to get back on the pitch and to have this level, you need to work hard, very hard every day. It takes time, but at the end you will succeed.
This type of injury, it's a lengthy one, so it lasts longer than normal injuries,
Yes.
let's say, and it also affects the mental.
Yeah.
How did this injury affect you mentally?
Mentally, like I said before, I asked too many questions of myself. If I can look back stronger than before. I suppose I had like some transfer too, because I make like a great year. I want to go to like a big club, but everything stopped, when you have this injury, everything stops. So you need to focus, to back to your focus again and to do your maximum to come back stronger.
Mentally, did you feel the need to seek help from professionals or just your family?
Both, yeah. Like professional, family, everything,
It's important to reach to a professional if you feel like you can't do it by yourself, right?
Yeah.
What were the most pressing thoughts you had during that period? How did you overcome them? Like, did you ever think that maybe I won't be the same player again? Maybe I won't be able to play?
For myself, I say to myself, like, I want to be better than before. Better. So, like, now I need to have more discipline. I need to focus more of my work, to spend time a lot in gym, the rehab, everything. So I said to myself, I need to be better than before. I know it will be difficult, but I can do it.
How
That's
many
my
hours?
mentality.
How many hours do you spend in the gym?
3-4 hours a day, something like this.
You need discipline for...
Yeah, every day.
You said that your mom was with you during your surgery. How did she react after that injury? Because a mom, when her kid is not good...
She was like a little bit sad, but she have too much like confidence, she's a positive person. So she said to me every day, like, you will be good, you will be back stronger, you're my son, etc. Mom, they're always positive with the son, so she's like this.
Do you remember what the first training session was, the first one after the injury, was like for you?
With the team?
Yes.
Yeah, I was very happy. I was very happy to join the team. I waited this for a long time, for months and months. So I was very happy and I was like excited to start,
Were you afraid when you started training?
At the beginning, yeah, a little bit, like some movement, because your knee is not stable like before, so you need to get back of this movement at the beginning. But step by step, training by training, the feeling become like very good.
You were a starting player at FCSB. What was it like for you to watch the matches from the TV, from the stands, being sidelined?
It was difficult because you want to play, and this season we don't make like great season. And when I saw my team like they have difficult moment, I want to help the team, but I can't because I was injured. So I said to myself, like, just work hard and you will come to help us, to help them. So.
Did it make you like wanting to come back stronger and help the team, carry the team with you?
No, I focus on my rehab because I can't be like, the rehab can't be fast, because my body needs to recover very well. So I take my time. I was like excited to come back fast, but it was not good for my body. So I take my time and now I'm here.
It's also important to not hurry the process of recovery, right?
Exactly, yeah. Because this kind of injury is like, it's dangerous injury. It can happen again. So you need to be careful, you know.
And also during this time, the same time, the national team also missed out on qualifying to the World Cup.
Yeah.
So it was like 2 times worse for you, right?
Exactly. From the club, from national team, it was difficult. I saw every game and I was disappointed because my target was to play the World Cup. So I need to wait the next one.
I also noticed, because I followed your recovery path, that during your recovery you also started to do Pilates, and I wanted to ask about that. How did you make that decision? Because it's kind of strange to see a footballer doing that type of thing.
Yeah, Pilates I do it before the injury. I do more after the injury because it helped me a lot. It's not just me. A lot of like great footballers, they do Pilates. It helps a lot the body, you know, about the stretching, about the core, the abs, everything, and it helps us a lot in the pitch. So that's why a lot of football players do Pilates, but it's difficult. Huh? It's not easy.
Yeah, because I saw many like on TikToks. I saw girls.
Yeah.
It's a kind of a girls thing, Pilates, and there were men trying, and they couldn't even do like 5 minutes of a training.
It's very difficult. It's very, very difficult.
Who were the people who were with you during that time, except for your family, of course?
Yeah, just my family and some friends, not like a lot of people.
Please tell me, what's it like warming up on the sidelines, knowing that you're about to return to the field? How's that feeling?
The feeling is amazing because you wait this kind of feeling months and by months, you know. You wait. And when you're on the sideline, you're excited to go in the pitch. So yeah, the feeling is amazing.
How was the first match for you after the injury, the one against Argeș, the first official match, because you also played in the friendly in Antalya?
Yeah, I was excited. I do everything. I think I make a great game. I was waiting this game for a long time ago, so that's why I was excited when I knew I will be on the first 11. So yeah, it was like a kid, you know, like the first game you play. Like.
That's what I was going to ask. What did you feel when you stepped back onto the pitch, knowing that you're going to be there and you're going to play again?
I said to myself, finally, you know, that's the word. Finally, I'm here and I need to get back on my level and show them why I'm waiting this whole month, you know.
While playing, did you ever feel the fear of it happening again to you?
Yeah, even when I'm training, even when I'm doing some exercise in the gym, in the pitch. Now, when you have this kind of injury, you're scared it happen again, you know. So it's in my mind, but not too much, you know, because if you put too much in your mind, it can happen. So just to be careful.
And with that on your mind, are you maybe afraid of some duels or maybe contacts?
No. At this moment, no. Because I'm defender and my style of players is like I'm very aggressive and I tackle a lot, so I can't be scared of going duel. So it will not be good for defending, you know. So no, I'm not scared anymore about this.
After serious injuries, it is said that no footballer comes back as he was before. Do you think, is that true?
Yeah, they say you will not get the feeling you have before, but you can get a new feeling, you know, like better than before, but not the same, you know. It's true. This one is true. Yeah.
How would you describe yourself in a few words after this injury?
My mentality become like stronger, and my work too. Like I work more than before. Focus about myself more. Be careful about like some details. Maybe I don't do in the past, you know. Yeah. Like more focus of my work.
Do you feel that it also helped you mature even more?
Yeah, it's like experience, you know.
If you could go back in time in that match, would you change anything?
I don't know, because it happened like this, you know. Maybe it was good, because I remember this game I traveled like, I make Romania, Cameroon, Cameroon, South Africa. It was long travel. Maybe I say to myself, my body was tired too. Maybe to recover better than before. Yeah.
Do you think you could have done something to avoid the injury?
No, because I do everything. I do everything good. So it happened like this. It's part of the journey of the footballer, you know. It can happen to me, it can happen to someone. You can see Mihai, he had the same in national team. It can happen to everyone, so you can't change. If maybe it's God's plan, you know, you don't know.
Yeah, I also talked to Mihai. I did the same interview with him, and he was positive about the experience also, because you have to learn from whatever comes your way. You came back from your injury, and your team was, for the first time in its history, playing in the playout.
Yeah.
How was it like for you, knowing that after two seasons with titles, this happens?
But like me, I'm a winner, you know. And when you won 2 titles in the row, you want to win another one. Sorry. And when like I say, we start bad season, and now we try to finish good, but the target was to win the title again, and we don't do it, so it's a little bit frustration, but it happened, and we take like experience, you know. Maybe we need to prepare for the next season and to be better, and to the start of the season until then, you know. And
it also gives you hunger for the next season.
Yeah, for sure.
Leave us a message for other players who may be facing such an injury. What do you think they should know?
Be positive. Have a good mindset. Not focus about the injury, but focus about their body. When you have this injury, you need to learn your body. Me, I learn my body more when I get this injury. Maybe if I don't get this injury, I don't know what happened with my body in the future, you know? So you need to learn your body, to be positive, to work very hard, and just to stay positive and put in your mind like everything will be good. I think it's the main thing.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.